Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this purpley pink galactic makeup tutorial. I am just glowing all sorts of holographic looks. I did use this SYK Cosmetics palette here for the highlighter, and also I applied it to like the eyelid area and mixed it with a couple of other things, but I really do like this palette. I feel like it reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit, like those colors, but I thought I would go ahead and film this. A lot of the products I used to come in my monthly BoxyCharm, and I was actually pretty surprised with them. I feel like this look looks really good. Obviously, this isn't like your everyday makeup tutorial. You know, you're not going to run to the grocery store looking like this, or if you do, all the power to you, sister. I would not judge you if I saw you. I would probably compliment you actually, because this makeup tutorial is super easy to get. I only used that palette, a cream shadow, and one other palette, and I actually only used 2 shades for like my crease. So it's very simple, it's very quick, and I just wanted to go ahead and film this for you guys because I never do any like super crazy things like this on my channel. Usually I do cool tones, warm tones, neutrals. I stick to the bare bones, but I want to do something a little crazy. So if you're new, please subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, leave me your comments down below and what videos you guys want to see next, and let's go. So to start, I am prepping my skin with the Clinique Moisture Surge, and then I'm also going in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Spearmint Lip Scrub, and to prime, I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Luminizer Matte Primer. I love this. It makes my skin matte, but then it also gives me a really pretty luminous glow, and I feel like it makes my makeup last longer. For the foundation today, I am using my current favorite by Maybelline. This is the Super Stay 24 Hours. I did have to go down a shade color though, because I was using 112 and I felt that it oxidized one shade too dark. So I went down to the lightest shade, which is the shade, let me look real quick. It's in like 102 Fair Porcelain, and I'm just blending this out with a damp beauty blender. I know it doesn't look like it's my shade, but I promise it is. And then to contour, I'm taking the Naked Skin palette from Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Light Fair or Light Medium, I can't remember, but I'm taking that contour shade and I'm just placing in all the places I usually cream contour. So in my jawline, underneath my chin, around my chin, also on the temples of my forehead, underneath my lips, and I'm also going to be taking it on and around my nose, and I'm just going to blend it out with this little brush at first, and then I'm going in with a damp beauty sponge to just make sure all the edges and everything are nicely blended out and they're not harsh. For the concealer, I am taking the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm also taking the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. I just started using this Urban Decay one, and I feel like it's a little too dry for me, so that's why I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape. I feel like the Tarte Shape Tape makes it a little bit more wet and easier to work with. So there's that, and then I'm also going to be taking a Morphe G2 blending brush to blend all this out. To make sure everything is melted into my skin, I am taking this large Real Techniques face and body sponge and just pressing everything into the skin, making sure it is blended. And then for the powder, I am taking the Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder, and I'm just baking where I put that concealer. A lot of you guys have been asking me about this powder, and if it is my new favorite, and yes it is, sister. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm taking this Givenchy powder. I don't even know what it is called. They sent it to me in PR, which I'm super thankful for, and I actually have been loving it to set my entire face. I like that it's 4 different colors and it just looks good. And then for the eyes, I'm taking the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. For the transition shade here, I am taking the shade Eden. That is just a really light brown. And then here, to build up the crease work and add that really pretty color, I'm taking the shade Amethyst. and I'm just taking it and blending it and building it and then blending it some more and then building it some more, which you guys will see. This step's really important because you don't want to take too much of it, otherwise you're not going to get that really pretty blown out crease effect, which is what I was going for in this look. And then for the actual lid shade, I'm taking the Cover FX Shimmer Veil, which came in my BoxyCharm. I'm just applying this all over the lid, and then I'm also pressing it into the lid with a flat shader brush. And then to kind of set it, I'm going in with the Naked Cosmetics palette. I'm taking that first pink shade and I'm just applying it softly onto the lid. You don't want to press super hard because I'm just wanting to set it. I don't want to add tons of pigment. And then for my winged liner and my waterline, I'm taking this Vintage Cosmetics eye pencil. A lot of you guys ask me how I create wings so easy, and honestly, I just think it's because I don't really care and I don't really pay attention, like you guys can see. I kind of just draw out my wing and then I go with it. I did decide to do like a blown out wing for this look, so I'm going to be taking that pencil brush and just slowly blending it out. I feel like the less you care about your wing, the better it's going to look. Whenever I try really hard to make my wing look good, it doesn't. And then to do the lower lash line, I'm taking that same amethyst shade and just slowly blending it out. And for the inner corner, I wanted to add a little bit more glitter, so I'm taking this Urban Decay Heavy Glitter Liner. And then for my lashes, I am taking the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara, which is my obsession. And I'm also taking the LILLYLASHES in the Miami style. This is my first time using these lashes and they are so pretty. I'm obsessed with them. For my brows today, I am taking the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I usually never show you guys how I fill in my brows, but a lot of you have been asking me about it more recently, so this is how I fill them in. I've also been including how I fill them in on Instagram tutorials for you guys as well. And then going back to the Naked Cosmetics palette, I am just taking that same first pink shade and I'm just highlighting underneath the brow bone, and I'm also highlighting my inner corner. To start contouring my face, I am taking the Cool Tone Color in the SYK Cosmetics palette. And same thing, I'm just applying the powder contour where I place the cream contour. So in my jawline, on the temples of my forehead, I'm also going underneath my chin. And then I'm also going to be applying it around my nose area and underneath my chin, underneath my jawline, just all the same areas where I place the cream contour at. I always like to go back in with a setting powder, so here I'm taking the Peach Perfect One by Too Faced. I'm going in and just placing it underneath where I did my powder contour and my nose area because I like to really cut it and make it pop. And then for bronzer, I'm taking the Hourglass one and I'm just applying that to my cheeks. And then for blush, I'm taking this Morphe Morphe blush palette and applying it to the cheeks. And then once again, I'm just going in with that really big Real Techniques face and body sponge and just melting all the product into the skin. For the highlight today, I am taking the Naked Cosmetics highlighting palette, that really light pink shade. And then for the lips, I'm taking an Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Naked, and I'm applying this all over, and then I'm taking the Walk of Shame liner and just going over the lipstick. That is it for this look. I hope you guys liked it. Like always, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave me your comments down below. I love you guys. Bye!